What's good, people? Lockdown day 36. Welcome back to the channel. Thanks, always a pleasure to have you guys here. And today we're going to do a bit of a light video, although I must stress and discuss first. People now talking about there's now 2,000 deaths a week coming from care homes. Look, I've been doing some digging, and I'm sure a lot of you would know by now that I think that these aren't supposed to be counting towards the overall number, and they're not. The numbers daily are coming from the NHS only, which means that they have stopped counting all of the numbers coming from care homes. So unless they're tested and unless we know, then we cannot confirm that COVID has anything to do with these deaths whatsoever, and that they are just natural causes. So at the moment, anything you hear from the care homes, just leave it alone and don't really counter it into what was going on. This is the reason why I think the government's doing the right thing in saying that the numbers they get in daily are coming from the NHS only. Yes, it's coming from them only, nothing to do with care homes. So right now we're leaving that out of the equation. So I think the numbers coming from the care homes are just going to be what they are. For now, we just have to go with the numbers that we're dealt. So on a lighter note, we did talk about Arsenal coming back into training, and there's actually been some spots of a player running on a field, and as you can see here in this picture, he's got no one around him for like 100 yards, and he's just doing shuttle runs by himself. We also pan out to the picture, so this is a big nice helicopter shot, and we see that there's another person, but the other person is about 400 to 500 yards away from him. So really, there is more than one person that is out there running. But then if we take another look at the parking lot, there's only 8 cars in there. So if we factor in that, yes, there's a few players there, but then there's the specialists and there's the doctors and the fitness team, then there really isn't much activity going on at London Colney at Arsenal right now. So I don't really know where they are. However, I do know that this Friday the clubs will meet to discuss what options they have for a restart, because as Tony and Bertram pointed out on the podcast on Sunday, because of the amount of money involved worldwide, the Premier League is going to do everything they can to get this thing going again. And honestly, they're sitting on too much money commercially. Yeah, it's not, the fans ain't the big pull here. In Africa and in Asia and in America and all the TV deals that you've got, you'll continue to make that money if the games are played behind closed doors. That is something that the FA and the Premier League will not forfeit. Believe me, then they're not going to let that money go. So I don't know where that's going to go, but they have to try everything they can in order to get this finished, because as me and Bertram talked about, the Liverpool are one game away from mathematically becoming champions. One game away, yeah? They got 25-point lead, but it's just that one game. With 9 games left, there's still a possible 27 points. So that one game can tell everything. However, they will try to finish the season up within the next month. I believe it'll just be a quick month, and then they can start to make plans for the next season. But hey, who knows? We do know that furlough in the UK has been extended by 3 weeks until the end of June. So a lot can change. We're still going to have people off the road. We're still going to have people away from work. So if they don't get this thing started by end of June, I think it's going to be a lost cause, because there will have to be football played in July. There will have to be. In order for this to end at the end of July, there will have to be football in July at any point. It will have to start July the 1st, and it will have to end at the end of July. Anytime it goes over into August, the summer, then that's where we're going to start to have a little bit of a shaky idea of what they're trying to do, and then that's when we can talk about it being voided. But at the moment, because the option is still there and the option is open, I think that we're going to try and go with what we can. So good luck to the FA on that one. So let's have a little bit of fun here, guys. I'm going to do my top 5 worst haircuts of celebrities of celebrities while we're here. Yeah, and I think you guys who was with me in the NFL draft, and we had a whole host of celebrities coming in with Kevin Hart and Deion Sanders and loads of quarterbacks, celebrities, rappers, producers, comedians, just so much people joining the live podcast. And we got a pretty good idea on the camera who was looking after themselves and who weren't. Because you ain't got no hairdressers, no barber, no nothing, yeah? Although I have heard a few things where some of the NFL players have been getting the barbers to come down to their house. But yeah, you really shouldn't be doing that, guys. However, let's move on. My number 5 is Riz Ahmad here. And you can see Riz is, he's done the cool thing. He's done the standard brother thing. Riz has actually just said, and listen, Riz is a Wembley boy, you know. Yeah? He's a Wembley boy, so he's from my hometown. So he knows when everything goes bad and when everything gets breaking down, just grab yourself a shaver and just go all at it. Yeah? Don't hold back. Everything, just take everything off. And that's what he's done. He's just clean beard, mustache, hair, everything. He's just gone for the clean shaven look, and that's him, yeah? My number 4 is Batwoman, Ruby Rose. Ruby has gone for a kind of a weird little look. It looks like she's shaven her own head, and she's got some teeny braids coming out all on the right side. Yeah, she's gone for something, I don't know, don't talk to me about the white eyes, I don't know what that's all about. But she's just gone for something basic, and she's gone for a little braid thing on the right hand side. So I give her a bly for that. But we're getting worse, we're getting worse. We're getting to the stress factor here, where people are struggling at home. My number 3 is Armie Hammer. The guy who was supposed to play Green Lantern in the DCEU Justice League movie, where he ain't going to be playing no Green Lantern with hair like this. In fact, he looks more like Kilowog than he does Hal Jordan in the Green Lantern universe. But he's gone for some kind of Mohican thing, which is what I do. But he's all over the place. At least he got the mustache right though, give him that. My number 2 is Kerry Hart. Now you knew things were going to go wrong with him when he asked his 8-year-old daughter to help him with his hair. Well, she started taking chunks out of his hair, and you can imagine how vexed the man was when he looked into the mirror. Listen, bro, an 8-year-old, I wouldn't let an 18-year-old daughter attack my hair, let alone an 80-year-old daughter attack your hair. You got what you asked for, boy. You got what you deserved. And listen, I don't know how that you're going to rescue that. You might have to do what Riz Ahmed did and just take the whole thing off. But the worst hair, and listen, let's not say haircut. Let's just say hairdo. The worst hairdo, and I'm bringing you guys back to the NFL live stream where we saw all these guys popping up, and then we saw one brother where we went, whoa, and that was DJ Khaled. You can see a picture here that I've left where you guys normally see him, clean shaved, nice little buzz cut, hair all black, looking cool, looking legit, looking lit. And then what happens? The man come in with some kind of craft beard, grey thing coming all over the place. The man was rubbing his hair all night, so you knew he felt away. And Kevin Hart and Michael Strahan and Deion Sanders could not hold back. They were flinging licks into him all night, and all I heard him I just heard him getting battered all night from the supporting cast on the podcast. It was a lot of fun, and I enjoyed it too. But boy, that was a whoa. Yeah, they shouldn't make a meme out of that. I don't know whether there's any memes available. If there is, you guys tag me in the comment section below, because I'd love to see it. I'm not really a memes man, but when it comes to something like this, get me involved. I want to see the pictures. I want to see the people take the living out of this guy. But anyway, that's my top 5 on those guys. Listen, it shows how hard people are struggling. I did say a month ago, I wonder what the celebrities are going to be doing on their Instagram, because these are the people who are used to having pictures taken of them morning, noon and night. And now some of them are looking bang awful and bang horrid and wouldn't even dare step out of their house even if there was no social distancing. But listen, I'm going to leave it right there. Love to have you guys on board. Hashtag stay home. Hashtag with me. Peace. I'm out.